Alright, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a while since I made a video. Apologize, just been busy with work. And, yeah, so there's that. So I want to make a comment on this meeting that Zelenskyy had with President Trump and J.D. Vance. And what kind of a disaster it was, because it was, and I'll explain why. But this is where, see, listen, it's no secret I'm a Trump supporter. I think he's great for the country. Well, let's face it, anybody's better than Biden. But I think he's just great for the country. So with that being said, J.D. Vance, I don't know much about him, but first of all, this whole meeting was, I mean, it was just like, it didn't feel like nothing happened. You know what I mean? It's like arguing with a narcissist, okay? You argue back and forth and you sit there and try to prove each other wrong, but at the end of the day, what'd you really accomplish? Nothing. This guy's still a narcissistic piece of shit, and you're set in your ways. So that's what I got on this meeting. You know what I'm saying? But, couple things I want to touch on. First of all, Stephen A. Smith, I saw him, and him commenting on it, which there were some things I agreed with and some things I didn't, but I'm telling you right now, Stephen A. Smith, you better be careful. Because anytime you get political, we see what it did to LeBron James. Now everybody freaking hates him and thinks he's a clown. The guy could win 10 finals in a row now and nobody would give a shit. Nobody'd care. Because he exposed himself by being political. And, well, let's be honest about it. That's why I don't respect him. Never going to respect him. He's never going to be Michael Jordan. So, that's just the way it is. But anyway, it's not about LeBron James. But Stephen A. Smith, I think, needs to be careful. But I listened to the meeting with Zelenskyy, and I listened to Stephen A.'s take on it. But there are certain things that, here's my view on it, okay? Do I feel bad for Zelenskyy in Ukraine? Yes. It's terrible what's going on, no doubt about it, and it's just a prime example of how fucked up this world is. It really is. I mean, what more can you say? One thing people are commenting on, which I agree, listen, imagine being in Zelenskyy's shoes. I mean, I got a warm house to stay in, a hot shower, a nice meal, and a warm bed to sleep in, and I got a decent job. Is it the best job? No, but it's a decent job. That's more than what most of the people in Ukraine can say right now. So I think we really need to count our blessings. It's real easy to say, oh, well, Zelenskyy, you know, thank God for your sake that Joe Biden was in office. Otherwise, this freaking war would have been over in 2 weeks. Because let's be honest about it. The thing that irritates me the most more than anything is that we give them all this money and he's going to freaking lose the war anyway. We already know that. Unless something miraculous happens and the United States gets super involved, or I don't know. Because here's what people don't understand. Let's say World War III did happen. Well, the difference is World War I and World War II happened in a time where there was limited resources. Now, you guys gotta understand, a third world war right now with the technology and the weapons, it would be a global catastrophe. It really would. Between the new bombs and nukes and God knows what else people have up their sleeve. I mean, it's not like in the same era. So, another world war would be a global catastrophe. It really would. Even if you didn't want to be involved, you're going to be involved in some way. So, I think it's dangerous. I mean, Putin, everybody is seeming to forget here, hey, Putin's the son of a bitch here. You know what I'm saying? One thing I did agree with Zelenskyy on, the ceasefire thing, no, it's not going to work because he already broke that once. I mean, what makes you think Putin ain't going to break it again? But Donald Trump says, or President Trump says, well, he respects me. Well, that might be true, President, but Putin's a tyrant. He really is. He ain't going to care. The whole reason Russia even started this war, you know why they did it? Because they knew they could. I mean, at the time, let's think about it. No disrespect to Biden and his mental state, but you gotta look at this through Vladimir Putin's eyes. Well, look at America. They got a president that can't even walk up a frickin' flight of stairs, and they hand out dollar bills more than predators in a broken down minivan saying, here kids, here's some candy. You know what I'm saying? It's just so, if you look at all that combined, why would Putin not start the war? It'd be a perfect opportunity. Biden ain't going to do anything about it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Since we're the United States of America, here's what Biden-Harris solution was, okay? Since we're the United States of America, and for some reason it says somewhere on an invisible plaque or statue that we have to solve all the world's problems, that's another fucking thing I can't stand. Where does it say that the United States of America has to solve everybody's problems? Well, with that being said, well, guess what Biden did? Well, we're going to hand you $350 billion, not million, Stephen A. It's $billion. Well, I'm sorry. As a working American citizen, that should piss you off royally. Basically, you worked more, you got punished more, and for what? To Ukraine? Just so they can lose the war anyway? That's what pisses me off. Yes, I think that Trump and Vance, first of all, J.D. Vance, why the fuck is he even allowed to ask questions anyway? He's a vice president. Okay? He's not the president of the United States. He's a vice president. Why in the hell was he allowed to talk as much as he did? I don't know. But the problem is J.D. Vance started that, and what I saw is Donald Trump fed off that, and I kind of felt bad for Zelenskyy. I really did, because basically what I got out of that, he was really trying to say, and you saw him in the video going, hey, what happened to me speaking? What happened? I mean, all you guys want to do is just talk over the top of me. So that I agree with. Basically what he was trying to say is, listen, I want an agreement from the United States, but in this current agreement, you guys are talking about a ceasefire. Well, we already know that's not going to work because Putin did it, broke it already once before. Why wouldn't he do it again? That's basically what he was saying, and he's got a point. Why wouldn't he? Like I said, everybody's forgetting Putin is the son of a bitch here. Not Donald Trump. We wouldn't even be in this situation if it wasn't for Russia. Well, actually, we wouldn't be in this position, period, if fucking goofy Biden wouldn't have gave the money he did. But that's neither here nor there. But telling you guys, if you go by what I believe, it says right in the Bible, this is all going to happen. So, I hope they can work out some deal. I feel bad for Zelenskyy. Like I said, just take a look at the photos. Look what he's going back to. That is a crying shame. Imagine your hometown right now getting bombs dropped on it and half the town is blown up and people are dying left and right. So yes, I agree with President Trump. He should cease fire. That's what they should do. But it seems like Zelenskyy has built up an ego now, that he wants to win, and I understand that. But let's be honest about it, Zelenskyy. You're pretty much fighting in a war, and the only reason you're surviving as long as you have is because of the United States. Otherwise, Russia would have took you out like that. Because it ain't just Russia. you're fighting against. You know it's North and South Korea. You know it's fucking China. You know it's all them. So, I don't know. Go watch that video, guys, if you haven't seen it already. Hate to be a spoiler, but go watch it. And tell me what you think. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to check in and mainly tell you what my thoughts were on that, but I don't know. You're going to see both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? People are going to say, oh, look, I told you, Donald Trump's a nuisance. And then you got other people going, well, yeah, I'm fucking pissed off. We gave you $350 billion. The least you can do is be a little grateful. So, I don't know. I don't know really where I stand on it because one side, I'm kind of pissed that money's basically going to go to nothing. And I also feel bad for Zelenskyy because of just the situation he's in. And all because of fucking Russia. And Russia did it because they knew goddamn well the United States wasn't going to do anything about it at that time. Because look what we had, for Christ's sakes. I mean, we had Joe Biden, I can't complete a sentence. We got Kamala Harris, all she wants to do, she sounds like Fran Drescher, half drunk. Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that. I mean, come on. What a fucking laughingstock. So yeah, Putin's like, God, this is a golden opportunity. I know Zelenskyy can't, and that's what kind of sucks. Putin's a bully. Because he knew damn well when he started this war that by themselves they were going to get creamed. And somebody said in 2014 that there was a part where Putin already did this to him once, took over a certain territory of theirs. So, I don't know, guys. I'm on the fence. You go see what you think of it and let me know, but it's a shame, man. I'm going to tell you, though, right now, if World War III happens, look out. Because it's going to be really ugly. I hope not, guys. I really, really hope not. So, you guys have a good night, and we'll talk soon.